Good afternoon. It's 12 p.m., Saturday, August 28th, 2021, and I hereby call this special called emergency meeting of the City Council to order. City Clerk,
Mayor DeBrio,
here.
Councilmember Finley, Councilmember Morian,
Here.
Councilmember Shepherd, Councilmember Clark,
Here.
Councilmember Marr.
Here.
Could I get a motion to confirm or adjust agenda?
So moved.
Motion made by Councilman Marr. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Morian. City Clerk?
Morian,
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marr,
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes. City Clerk, is there any public comments on agenda?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. Action agenda. Action agenda item 2021-280, motion to ratify the proclamation of existence of a local emergency for Hurricane Ida commencing on or about 6 p.m. August 27th, 2021. Could I get a motion?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Morian. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Moore. Mayor?
Morian,
Yes.
Clark,
Councilman Clark?
Hello, y'all hear me?
Yes. Can you repeat?
Yes.
okay. Councilman Marr,
Yes.
Mayor DeBrio.
Yes. Action item 2021-281, motion to accept an award RFP 2021-006 for disaster debris collection and disposal services to Ashbret, Inc. for a term of 3 years from the date of execution with a 2-year optional renewal. Authorize the city manager to execute same and further authorize the city manager to issue work orders as become necessary as a result of Hurricane Ida's landfall, all pending submittal of necessary and required documents as specified in the contract and the bid specifications. Could I get a motion?
So moved.
Motion made by Councilman Marr. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Clark. City Manager, would you like to briefly discuss
Sure.
the purpose of this motion and where we're headed?
So as everybody knows, we have been talking about prearranged contracts for some time. We've earlier this year secured Rostan Solution as our consultant for disasters. So that contract is in place and prearranged. We also secured the debris monitor, which was Tetra Tech. We did that at our last meeting. And then we had one final one, which was the actual debris hauler, the people who actually do the work with the trucks and bring the stuff to the dump. We had already done the RFPs, got the information, and we were reviewing it. And instead of waiting till the 7th, we were just going to go ahead and try and get that done today, and just in case it's necessary to have debris picked up on our streets.
Very prudent.
I did speak with Ashbret. Number one, first of all, is a very large company. So in the event that there is a large disaster, they've got the equity, let's call it, to handle such a Katrina type event. Hopefully we don't see that again in our lifetime, but if we did, they're big enough to handle it. They also make a very, and we can specify in the contract about hiring local firms. We have several firms locally that are engaged in this, but they're just not, they don't have the bank accounts type of thing to really handle a big one, but we definitely want our locals hired, so that can be specified in the contract whenever we get to sit down with them. I did talk to Mike Favre, the mayor of Bay St. Louis. They used Ashbret for pickup. They were done in like 6 weeks. Had overall a very good experience with them. Had no complaints as well. And then spoke with Rostan and Tetra Tech. Both had glowing remarks for the firm, as well as several other ones that turned in. But overall, when the price, when you look at the most likely scenario, which is Zeta for us, it's what's the cost to go from here to the dump with the truck, and they were priced right as well. So, any other comments?
Thank you. Thank you, City Manager Michael. I mean, I'm excited to get this done because we don't know what the next 24 hours or 48 hours holds for the coast or for Diamondhead. We're praying hard it holds nothing, but in the event it does, the city is the best prepared it's ever been for a storm, so we're
And I
ready.
would just comment and applaud the council that you will be the first city in Hancock County to have prearranged contracts for all three.
Definitely. All right.
The other ones are looking and engaging. I mean, they've asked us for copies of our advertisement and things.
Thank you. With that being said, City Clerk.
Eric, you still here?
Glasses. Morian,
Yes.
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes. Action Agenda Item 2021-283, motion to authorize city manager to issue any task orders with Tetra Tech, Inc., the city's disaster debris monitoring firm.
Skip one.
Oh, I'll come back.
Okay.
As may become necessary as a result of Hurricane Ida landfall. Could I get a motion?
So moved.
Motion made by Councilman Marr. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Morian. Any discussion? City Clerk.
Morian,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes. 2021-282, motion to authorize the city manager to issue emergency task order with Rossan Services, LLC, the city's disaster consulting firm, and may become necessary as a result of Hurricane Ida's landfall. Could I get a motion?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Morian. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Clark. Any discussion? City Clerk?
Morian,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes. We do not have any non-agenda items. Is there any other action that the council is aware of that needs to be?
Mayor, if I can
Taken.
just make a couple of comments, just some information. I did get a text message from Shay McGee with Waste Management. They are going to delay pickup next week, so they won't run on Monday, and everything will be pushed back one day
Okay.
for their normal pickup cycle. They will have a press release going out in the near future, sometime in the next hours, but just to let our residents know that as well. Offices, I know Waveland and Hancock County have closed their city halls, their offices to non-essential personnel, so probably bringing in Public Works and other pieces. I have not taken that step yet. Most of our people live in Diamondhead, and they're close, so if it's an insignificant event for us, then there's no reason not to, and I can just deal with it one by one compared to, making that call. I think it's still premature at this point. But I wanted to let you know, those other two cities definitely have taken action. I have not heard anything from Bay St. Louis. I don't know if you remember on the phone call if y'all did at all, but I hadn't heard that
I heard
from Bay St.
Hancock
Louis.
County, and I saw
Okay.
that release.
The other just comment, I wanted to let the council know, we've got a lot of debris on the streets just from shrubbery that people were doing yard work for the last month. We had sent Waste Management out to do a round and picked up about 168 piles in front of designated houses. We did a run through the city, identified where the piles were. We had to give them addresses. They went and fetched it. The cost was about $7,500. It's $175 an hour, basically, fee for that service. We have gone back out and run it again and identified about 135 lots or houses with shrubbery. I had Waste Management lined up to go. COVID hit their drivers, so they were delayed. I tried to get a second driver, so I had the quote, got the W-9, and I was just waiting on a certificate of insurance as of Thursday evening to try to have that. But I was trying to get that stuff off the street, but and using a vendor to help us get it done. But right now we're still sitting with it. We did move a couple of piles that were close to ditches.
Exactly. And if any residents have any debris piles that are close to the ditches, we are asking you to pull those back past the top of bank because they will fall off in the ditch. They'll get stuck in the culverts. We've got 10 to 15 inches of rain expected, and we do not want flooding as a result of those piles getting in the culverts. So please push them back. Thank you. Council, Mr. Derek Cusick, is there any
Eric, you got
business?
anything?
No, other than I just received an email. Our next EMA call is at 4:30 today. So the county is doing a good job of keeping everybody up to date on the latest, and that's the latest call that we have scheduled.
Thank you, Mr. Cusick. With that being said, could I get a motion to adjourn?
Hey, Mayor,
Yes?
can I give an update on,
Oh, please do. Yes, let me move this mic down here.
okay,
And we're gonna I'm turning the meeting over right now to Councilman Clark, who's at Rouse's, and he's gonna give us an update on what's going on in the store.
hey, everybody. Okay, as of right now, we have very little bread, no milk, no water. We're waiting on deliveries. They're running really late today. I ask y'all just please be patient with the staff I do have. It's just very limited right now. As of now, we'll be open regular hours today and tomorrow, depending on the storm, of course. Everybody just be safe and get what you got to get, and just take care of your neighbors and your family. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Clark. With that being said, could I get a motion to adjourn?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Moran. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Marr. City Clerk?
Moran,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Marr,
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes. Thank you, and you all please stay very safe.
Good luck,
It's
Chuck.
really non-debatable. Adjournment's non-debatable.
Thank you, Chuck. Stay safe. Shane. Shane is now on the phone. Hey, Councilman Finley. Thank you, Chuck. We just ended it. It was 15 minutes.